You can't manage what you don't measure. I'm sure we've heard this all before. You can't change what you don't know, and you won't know unless you track. Welcome to Mindset and Methods. My name is Andrew, and I talk about these sorts of things. If you like this video, please hit the like button, but only if you watch the video to the very end. I'm certainly not the first to talk about this, and I'm pretty sure I'll just be adding to the noise in the topic of budgeting. No doubt there are countless videos on the topic already, and many tools and methods to help you manage your money well. But before we get into the how, I just want to address why first. Why budget your money? Well, because it is a limited resource. It'll be to your benefit to manage it well, and you can't do that without first tracking it. So why budget? What is the purpose of budgeting? I'll tell you the short answer. Because you want to keep more money. But before you can accumulate it, you need to be able to keep it. And the most efficient way to do this is to keep a budget, because this will inform you how much money you spend and how much money you save. You manage your money well, and you can readily be a blessing to others and not a burden. That's being responsible. Response-able. Are you able to respond to unforeseen circumstances? I told you the why. Let's talk about the how. There are plenty of methods and approaches out there, I'm sure, but I'll just share with you what has worked for us as a household that I've been using for the last 5 years. And that is to allocate a purpose to the money you currently have right now. Or as many know it as a zero-based budgeting. Whether you have $200 or 200 euros or 10 grand in your current account, what is your intention with them? If you're working, then you have a means of income. Every single week or every single month that you're paid for either your time or for your product, you would want to be able to spend that money to keep the lifestyle you want the way you want it to go. YNAB, or You Need a Budget, is the method and app that we use and has changed the way we look at our money. It's more than just the mechanics of it, but the underlying principles, the YNAB method, which simplifies spending, clarifies priorities for maximizing money. This is not a sponsored video, by the way. I won't go much into detail on the features and functions of the app itself in this video. There are tons of dedicated resources for YNAB, and there's a dedicated worldwide community as well. But basically the way it works is that we assign a sum of money to a specific purpose until there is no money left to assign. Hence the name zero-based budgeting. And you repeat this process every time income comes into your account, and you set those money week to week or month to month. The idea behind YNAB is that you know exactly where your money is going, and so you can dictate the purpose that your money needs to accomplish for you. And what I find helpful is combining the YNAB method with Ramit Sethi's conscious spending plan, or CSP as he calls it, to spend extravagantly on the things you love and to cut costs mercilessly on the things you don't. In his CSP, he only has 4 category types. Fixed cost, which is up to 50 to 60%. I like this one, the guilt-free spending category, which is 20 to 35% of your net income. And then savings, which is a non-negotiable, in my opinion. And then 10% for investments. For some reason, Ramit's method resonates with us. He seems to be a really genuine guy, and I'd like to be friends with Ramit. Again, there are plenty of resources on Ramit's methods. I'm sure you can find them here on YouTube. He has a YouTube channel, and he has plenty of podcasts and interviews, plenty of information for us to benefit from. I'll leave some of the links in the description in this video. And so what I've done is I've aligned all of the category groups that we have in YNAB with Ramit's CSP. And by doing this, it's just given us a great visibility on our finances, even on a day-to-day, week-to-week, month-to-month basis. We were really able to tailor our budget according to what we need and according to our goals and purposes. The theory is certainly good, and it's really quite simple. It's the implementation of it that many will find difficult. It's the dailiness of the habit, the consciousness of the conscientiousness of it will be difficult for many. I know it has taken us quite a bit just to get a hang of this zero-based budgeting. But now that we've done it so much, it's become second nature to us. Talking about our personal finances has been good for us in our marriage. And I must say, it feels really good to not just be a month ahead, but 2 months ahead, thanks to YNAB. And that means this month's salary pay is able to cover the 3rd month of expenses down the road. Let me know in the comment section what works for you. Maybe it's some different method, and how is your progress going so far? And let's move on to the next thing that we should budget, I think, at least metaphorically speaking, and that is budgeting your work.